They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Stepping in once again is Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number one. Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to hit is Rhys Hoskins. In his career against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Skied down the left field line. Pham able to track it down for the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch of the AB now.
Outside, that's the ball.
One and one, here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's out number one. And now Trent Grisham, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1 and 1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. C.J. Abrams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Pham is off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia leads it 11-5. Taylor Williams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to take his hacks again. JT Realmuto blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he misses again, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Three-two pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Alec Bohm steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Gene Story comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Next to hit, Willie Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0, here it is. A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Diego Castillo.
Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Here's the pitch.
Jr.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
That's inside. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. Stepping in next, Luis Camposano grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 delivery. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
Up next, the right fielder,
Here's Will Myers as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the first pitch as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Barnes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nico Goodrum will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate here is Francisco Lindor. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Set to deal on 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to dig in, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
First and second now, 1 man out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. This ball's hit a ton out to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Lindor is there. One away.
The right fielder,
Digging in,
number
the
33.
switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Goodrum is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Roberto Ozuna will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Now the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 now. San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
To 6, the final score in this ball game. Philadelphia have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. Zach Wheeler gets the W on the mound. Joe Musgrove was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching